Ohio, Mr. Kucinich.
The gentleman is recognized for 3 minutes.
I thank the gentlelady and rise in support of the resolution June 8th as World Oceans Day. But for the past 50 days and for the next 6 months at least, every other day is going to be Ruin Our Oceans Day. And we like to think, well, this is all about BP. I think we have to go a little bit further. We have to understand that we have been pursuing a way of life that is not sustainable. It's not sustainable for we as human beings. It's not sustainable for our planet. So we can be here today to talk about the oceans, and we should. But we have to keep in mind, Mr. Speaker, that our oceans receive billions of gallons of runoff flows with pesticides, metals like mercury and lead, massive amounts of fertilizer, volatile organic compounds, countless other chemicals. Even before the Deepwater disaster, this runoff caused the single biggest dead zone in the Gulf of Mexico. Our oceans are absorbing the malfeasance of oil companies, who are not only responsible for at least 3 separate major oil gushers as we speak, but are responsible as being one of 2 major contributors causing climate change. And we're subsidizing them with taxpayers' money. Our oceans are absorbing the malfeasance of coal companies, the other major fossil fuel contributor to climate change. For decades, the oceans have been our repository for the greenhouse gases that come mostly from the burning of fossil fuel. The result is that oceans have grown more acidic. Coral is dying. Underwater temperature patterns are shifting, undermining entire ecosystems. And there are signs our oceans have reached the limit. Some studies indicate oceans won't be able to absorb any more, if any, greenhouse gases out of the atmosphere. That only increases the urgency with which we must act to achieve a carbon-free and even nuclear-free energy portfolio. But the ultimate challenge that we have about upholding the environmental integrity of our oceans comes because we have really disassociated ourselves from nature. We see nature as being out there. We see nature as not even being a part of us. And because we are avoiding our responsibility to protect God's creation, the price we are going to be paying in the future will keep getting higher. Oceans that are poisoning, a planet ruined, and all of life threatened with extinction. So we could keep temporizing about what's going on in the Gulf, but the fact of the matter is that sooner or later we must come to an accounting with the kind of energy that we're using and what the damage it does to the environment and to the human race and all other life on the planet.
Gentleman yields back to his time. Gentleman from Ohio.